September 30th through October 2nd. Please sign up. It's amazing. It's $75 for your first time and $125 if you are returning. You can talk to a leader about membership, scholarships.
And speaking of more scholarships, make a video. I won last year.
He did not win. I won. He's bitter about it. I won.
So get together 3 to 7 people and just make a short video about how excited you are for Flower Retreat. Post it to the City Crew Facebook group by Wednesday, September 21st, and you can get $50 off.
Yeah,
so that's
great way to save money. Also, you guys have connection. So they're not underneath your seats, but we have them in the back. So if you haven't filled one of those out, you guys should definitely fill one out. They're a great way to just get connected with Cru and get awesome text updates about all the events coming up, and so you can stay plugged in.
Speaking of events, come to church with us. Some of us go to the night service and some of us go to the morning service. So the morning service is 10:30 at Everett Middle School, and then the night service is 6:30 at Dolores Park Church. So come join us for that if you don't have a church or if you're looking to join and get one. Also, men's and women's night are coming up soon. Men's night is this Friday at this September 9th. You can sign up in the back. And women's night is coming up, so stay tuned for more details about that. It's just an awesome opportunity to hang out with your fellow peeps. And now I'm going to invite up Jessica to come talk. So welcome her.
Alright. So, on top of community events, there's just kind of like a last minute thing. We don't have a slide for it because I'm not cool, I'm sorry. But yeah, so there's actually an event happening through a different church called City Life that they're going to hold on campus. They've been kind of passing out like little pamphlets, and maybe some of you got them. Sorry, I don't have them with me. Again, I'm not cool. But there's basically, they're going to be like free food, there's the spoken word, and some other cool stuff. I'm actually going to make a more legit like Facebook event if you guys want further details about it. But it's basically this Sunday, I believe 4:30 on campus. So yeah. And for people who want like a little more information and you don't have like social media access, I'm just going to be handing this out so I can get like your name and phone numbers. I can contact you, and whether or not you can decide, at least you'll have the information provided. That's basically it, because it's going to be great. And I mean, who doesn't like free food? So hello. Yeah. Oh, also, not gonna die. Alexis and Caleb are going to come up and speak. Yeah. Cool. Thank you.
Hello. So we just wanted to talk a little bit about who Cru is, because we realize at the beginning of the year we haven't really introduced ourselves, who we are. I'm Caleb, this is Alexis, and we are the staff members for Cru. And Cru isn't actually just a club on SF State's campus. It's actually an international, it's actually the largest missions organization in the world. So Cru is on college campuses all over California and even internationally. And yeah, it's focused on reaching college students, building them up, and then sending them to the world. And Cru is not just, there's other smaller organizations within Cru that focus on different aspects of ministry and different target areas of people.
Yeah, so one of the branches that we have here at SF State of Cru is Epic. And you may have seen them around. There's actually Epic staff here that will hang out at our events, and here, they're here tonight. Would you guys actually just mind standing for a second? Woo! So, this is Chris, Whitney, and Catherine, and you've seen them around, and they kind of pop up and say, this is Epic Events, and some of you guys may be like, I don't know what that means, I want to go to Boba, but what, I don't know. So that's what we kind of want to be able to explain to you guys who Epic is, and who Cru is, and what that looks like together. And so, the heart behind Epic is is to allow space for Asian American students and other students who identify with Asian American students to be able to identify with who they are in light of their relationship with God. And so it's most beneficial, I mean, we've found that it's most beneficial to connect with God when there's no barriers, and that you can be fully yourself in who you are, and we like to create a space for people to do that. And so, yeah, we want, the purpose of Epic is to bring unity, not separation. And so, yeah, we want to bring unity to its full capacity. And so that's kind of our goal in having the branch of Epic. And so we just wanted to make sure that everybody here knew what Epic was and who Cru is and how we're a team and we do it together. And so, yeah, our goal at City Cru and Epic is to discover and become more fully who we are and who we were created to be. And so if you're asking, like, I don't know if I should be a part of Epic or not, it's really just for anyone who identifies as Asian American or can relate to Asian American culture, for anyone who discovers those things about themselves, to come and talk about culture and share about your personal experience with that and how that relates to your relationship with God. And so there's actually this really cool article that someone who is a part of Epic has written about who Epic is and why Epic exists, and it's called Discovering Culture, and so I'd like to read it to you guys, because I think that he talks better than I can. So I'll just begin with that. It says, Epic movement is not just a group of Asian Americans who congregate based on the color of their skin or for comfort's sake. When we are aware of our cultures and identity, it actually allows for more opportunity to share and connect more deeply with one another. Epic movement is a ministry that acknowledges the rich diversity of cultures represented within the context of Asian American culture, and which uses the awareness to serve God's mission. This awareness of ourselves and others allows for more cooperation, understanding, and healing in our relationship with others. We discover and learn how our ethnicity, culture, and identity impact our faith and life experience so that we can engage well with ourselves and with others. So yeah, that's who we are and who Epic is and how that all relates. And so if you guys have more questions about whether or not, I think I want to be a part of that, and you have questions that come up, feel free to talk to us or for Epic staff. Yeah, we'd love to field those for you.
And now we're going to invite up Catherine Wadley to make some Epic announcements.
Thanks for that announcement, by the way. You guys are awesome. Second Saturdays, that is this weekend. So what we're going to do is meet at West Campus Green at 11 a.m. on Saturday. And what Second Saturdays are is an opportunity for all of you guys to connect with kind of like the area that you're living in and to learn more about the story of a culture that's represented here in this area. And I think one of the awesome things about being in San Francisco is that you do live in a city, and there are so many people from diverse backgrounds, and there are so many different stories that are told here in the city, like through the city, through the food that we eat, through the things that we see on the streets. And so Second Saturdays is going to be an opportunity for you all to engage with that and to see what it means for you all to be here and to be a part of that story as well. So this weekend we're going to Daly City, which is kind of like your guys' backyard. Some of you might be from there, I don't know. But we're going to learn a little bit about different parts of Daly City, and then we're going to end up eating at a place called Celox, which is delicious Filipino food. So we'd love for you to join us. If you are interested in that, there's a sign-up sheet in the back. Just let us know so that we can kind of have a gauge on how many rides we need and how many cars we need, spaces, etc. Does that sound good? Cool. Next slide, please. Okay, Epic small group. Everything sounds so epic with that adjective in front of everything. So So Epic, kind of like what Alexis was talking about, is our small groups are going to give a place for you all to, like it says here, to express, learn, and connect with our cultural identities. So Alexis talked a lot about being Asian American, and a lot of what our small groups are kind of going to be, like, I guess, through the filter of, is an Asian American experience, because I am Asian American, Chris is Asian American, and Whitney is Asian American. But we would love to have other cultural backgrounds as well come and share your experience with us as well, because we do want to learn and just create a space for you guys to talk about that that you might not have in other places. And I think especially in a faith kind of like centered background, it's hard to find those spaces. So we'd love for you to join us. I think for this next week we're going to meet on Wednesday at 1 p.m. So if you can make it to that as well, we would love to see you. We'll keep you updated on that via Facebook group. So if you're not a part of that, there's a link on the City Crew Facebook group that you can go to and find us. Are there sign-ups for that as well?
For Epic?
Yeah. No, okay. That's it. Next slide. Dinner and chill. Sounds scandalous, but not. So basically, Whitney, Chris, and I are going to be hanging out at 6 o'clock, kind of in front of the bookstore upstairs. Upstairs, right? Yes, upstairs. And we're just going to have dinner and hang out together. So if you want to come hang out with us and have questions about life, we will ask them with you and not answer them. So we'd love to talk to you about it. And we're really fun, kind of. I can be sometimes. Yes, the next thing is our Epic North Cal Fall Retreat. And that is the 7th through 9th. So that's the weekend after City Crew's Fall Retreat. It's only going to be $30, you guys, because it's in the city. So if you want to come and check it out, they're going to be epics from UC Davis, San Jose State, Sac State, and they're all going to be gathering. So it'll be a really cool opportunity to meet people from other schools. If that's something you're interested in, or learning more about the Asian American experience, or just hearing stories from different people, that's a great place for you to do that and to get involved with that. It should be really fun. We'll be doing some interesting, unique, and fun things, and probably eating delicious food. So I believe that is all we have for you today, and I believe Caleb is going to come up and kind of set the stage for our small groups.
Yep. So we're going to get into small groups right now, and today's topic is the importance of community. And we usually talk about this at the beginning of each semester, just to kind of think about going into the school year. You guys are deciding who you want your community to be, what things you want to be a part of. And for me, going into college, a huge part of my testimony was going from being a Christian by myself and then being a Christian in community. And really, I kind of learned that we're not meant to, I would even say we can't live the Christian life without community. God created us for community. So we're going to look at a passage in Hebrews. You guys can read it in your small groups. But really wanting to talk about, just thinking about why are we here? Why is the crew here? Why do we put ourselves into Christian community? And kind of figuring out, talking about does that, what is the impact of that? Does the people that we surround ourselves with impact our lives and the choices that we make? So yeah, we're gonna do the same thing as we've done in the past. Girls, upperclassmen girls in that corner, underclassmen girls in this corner, underclassmen guys in this corner, and upperclassmen guys in the back corner. So, go.
Creative juices! Yay! Yes! Oh yeah! Yeah, I think this is awesome. And I was going to start a conversation with this, but then we got segued into tomatoes and food and all. No. It's just it's awesome. I love that we're just having a conversation and that we're super open with each other.
Oh, perfect timing.
But I just want to this is really sweet for that and we're blessing them. And then just and so that's kind of my goal for this semester. Just the intention of the girls, gals, exactly. So yeah, I just want to
have anything that from their time that was really good? Maybe you said it, maybe someone on your group said it. Any really good stuff? Maggie.
We talked about how community is good for us. Something I said was it's good to surround yourself with people that encourage you and stuff because they know like your capacity and what you're capable of. Even if you like doubt yourself, they like
Push you a little bit. Rodney.
Someone in our group brought up a really good point. To summarize kind of it, community isn't just self, or like yourself, it's a group of people like being there for you and you for them. So you can't just bring yourself and be selfish in the community. You have to be unselfish. Inselfish.
Selfless.
One last person? Anyone? The upperclassmen want to?
Okay. One of the main questions we had was, do us individually matter if we come, you know? Like, does it matter if I come, you know, even though, like, say, yeah, I decided not to come for some, whatever reason, does it really matter if I come or not, you know? There's other people that are going to be coming, you know? Oh, if I don't come, you know, it's just be one person less. But that's not true, you know? Each individual has to come to, like, support everyone else, you know? Because as they want support, we want support. So, isn't that community? So, if for some reason we decide not to show up, you know, what about if everyone else doesn't decide to show up? Where's the community there, you know? Or only one person shows up, you know? You might as well have stayed home.
You said. Cameron last year.
That's what we said.
Yeah.
Be selfless.
Do any upperclassmen want to represent?
Called out.
Ryan has something to say.
Brian.
Put me on the spot. I just wanted to talk about like how I mentioned a lot of one question was what has churches for us been like, and I said I've been in a lot of churches that were very cliquey. And one thing that I really hope that we can sort of continue as a group in general is not develop that clique itself, to always be open. And that, you know, even though you do break into underclassmen and upperclassmen are obviously better, you know. I'm kidding. No, I'm not. There's no difference. We're all brothers and sisters in Christ, and you know, even if you know there's age gap, that shouldn't stop us from trying to connect with each other or be in separate groups.
Yes, well, I will pick us, and then we will enter into the time of worship. Dear Lord, thank you so much for this community that you have provided us with, that in the huge city of San Francisco, that we can come together to talk about you and get to know each other and worship you. God, I pray that you would just give us that desire and that connection to people that have the same desire to follow you. And I pray that you would transform our community into what you want it to be.